Hi there, Class 2. This is a multi-letter phonics video for the older students. You should already know these. I want you to listen to this video, and when I say the sound of the phonogram, I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna give you 1 or 2 seconds for you to say the sound. If your sound doesn't match my sound, you don't know that phonogram. You need to know all of these phonograms. You have had these phonograms. If you've been here since beginner class, you've had them for at least 4 years, possibly 5 years already. You should know these, okay? If you don't, please practice them. When we come back, I'm going to test you and test you and test you until you get them all right. I can't remember how many there are. There's quite a few though. All right, I'm going to go through them, and I'm going to give you a few seconds for you to say them. Then listen to the sound. Ready? All right. I don't know which is the best way to do this, to hold them. Okay, so this is 2 sounds. Okay. R is in car. E double E always says E. And the reason I go like this is because if it's just a W, it's W. If it's a multi-letter phonogram, it's W, and air comes out of your mouth. Went is just W. White, you say W, right? Or as in Lord. Ja, 3-letter ja, because it's 3 letters and it says ja. 2-letter ed, d, t. Ed, d, t. Sh. 3 sounds. Ch, k, sh. Ch. 3-letter ch. K. 2-letter k. Ng, nasal ng. This is n, 2-letter n. Used both at the beginning and at the end of a base word. Okay, this is not a very common one. For example, sign, S-I-G-N, that would be at the end. Okay, another one would be gnarl, the word gnarl, like a dog gnarls on his bone, like he's chewing on his bone. You use it at the beginning. So it's n, 2-letter n, that you can use at the beginning and at the end of a base word. This is n, 2-letter n, used only at the beginning of a base word. N, 2-letter n, used only at the beginning of a base word. This is I, 3-letter I. This is E, I, I. Now these are the ones, these next 2, 3 are the hardest for me because they look the same. This one is E, I, I. This is A, E, I that we may not use at the end of an English word. A, E, I that we may not use at the end of an English word. This is A, E, I that we may use at the end of an English word. The way you remember is you don't use this at the end because English words don't end in I, but English words can end in Y. So this is A, E, I that you may use at the end of an English word. E, A. As in her. As in early. 2-letter as in worship. As in first. As in church. That we may use at the end of an English words. And you'll know why right now. This is aw that you may not use at the end of an English word. Why? English words do not end in U, but they can end in W. So they're both aw. This one you can use at the end. This one you cannot. A, two-letter A, that we may use at the end of an English word because it's a Y. A, two-letter A, that you may not use at the end of an English word. Oops. Because English words do not end in I. This is a four-letter A. You wouldn't think that this says A, but it's A. A good example is the word eight. When you spell the number eight, it's E-I-G-H-T, eight. Okay. Oy, that you may use at the end of an English word. Oy, that you may not use at the end of an English word because English words do not end in I. Oo, as in fruit. Oo, you, that you may use at the end of an English word. Oo, you, that you may use at the end of an English word. Oo, o. Three sounds. Oo, o. O, two-letter O, that you may not use at the end of an English word because English words do not end in A. O, two-letter O, that you may use at the end of an English word. English words can end in E. O, two-letter O, that you may use at the end of an English word. Ow, O. Two sounds. Ow, O. Four sounds. Ow, O, oo, Ow, O, oo, Guess how many sounds that has? That has a lot. 6 sounds, okay? They are O, oo, off, ow. One more time. It's easier to learn them when you learn two sounds, and two sounds. Then it's easier to learn it, okay? It's O, oo, off, ow. Okay? You would use that in do. This is shh. Oh, it's got two sounds. I'm sorry. Shh. Just like z. This is shh. Use at the beginning of any syllable after the first one. So you can't use it in the first syllable. You will use it at the beginning of the second syllable or the third. Okay? Shh. This is shh. Tall letter shh. Used at the beginning of any syllable after the first one. I think spelling group 2, you had a spelling word definition. It was at the beginning of your third syllable. Fourth syllable. Last one. Shh. Short shh. Used at the beginning of any syllable after the first one. So all of these, you can use them at the beginning of any syllable after the first one. Shh, 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 tall shh, and shh, short shh. All right, I want you to practice those every day until you're able to say them by memory, okay? And recognize them in your spelling words, recognize them in your reading. If you have a reading book that belongs to you that you're allowed to write in your own personal book, you can get a pencil and circle all the phonograms in there to practice, okay? All right, watch this every day, Monday through Friday. It's only a 9-minute video, all right? We'll talk to you later, bye-bye.